What is the primary goal of pharmacovigilance? A. To promote the use of all medications. B. To ensure that all medications are affordable. C. To monitor and assess the safety of medications. D. To increase the sales of medications. The correct answer is C. The primary goal of pharmacovigilance is to monitor and assess the safety of medications to ensure their safe use. Which of the following best describes adverse drug reactions, or ADRs, in pharmacovigilance? A. Predictable and preventable responses to medication. B. Unpredictable and unavoidable responses to medication. C. Desired effects of medications. D. Only occur in clinical trials. The correct answer is B. ADRs are unpredictable and unavoidable responses to medications. They are not always related to the intended pharmacological action of the drug. Who is responsible for reporting adverse drug reactions in pharmacovigilance? A. Only healthcare professionals. B. Only drug manufacturers. C. Healthcare professionals, patients, and drug manufacturers. D. Only patients. The correct answer is C. Less than break time equals 1s greater than. In pharmacovigilance, adverse drug reactions can be reported by healthcare professionals, patients, and drug manufacturers. Which of the following is not a component of pharmacovigilance activities? A. Clinical trials. B. Post-marketing surveillance. C. Signal detection. D. Risk management plans. The correct answer is A. Clinical trials are conducted during drug development. Pharmacovigilance activities primarily focus on post-marketing surveillance. What is the purpose of signal detection in pharmacovigilance? A. To promote the use of specific medications. B. To identify potential safety signals or new adverse reactions. C. To conduct clinical trials for new medications. D. To increase the sales of medications. The correct answer is B. Signal detection aims to identify potential safety signals or new adverse reactions associated with medications. Which of the following best describes the term pharmacovigilance? A. The study of drug interactions. B. The study of drug efficacy. C. The detection, assessment, understanding, and prevention of adverse effects or any other drug-related problems. D. The study of drug pricing. The correct answer is C. Pharmacovigilance involves the detection, assessment, understanding, and prevention of adverse effects or any other drug-related problems. Why is pharmacovigilance important in healthcare? A. To increase the cost of medications. B. To reduce the efficacy of medications. C. To improve patient safety and public health. D. To promote off-label use of medications. The correct answer is C. Pharmacovigilance is crucial in healthcare to improve patient safety and protect public health by monitoring the safety of medications. What is the role of regulatory agencies in pharmacovigilance? A. To market medications directly to consumers. B. To monitor and evaluate the safety of medications. C. To conduct clinical trials for new medications. D. To promote the use of specific medications. The correct answer is B. Regulatory agencies play a key role in pharmacovigilance by monitoring and evaluating the safety of medications to protect public health. Which of the following is an example of a pharmacovigilance outcome? A. Monitoring the price of medications. B. Identifying a previously unknown adverse drug reaction. C. Increasing the dose of a medication. D. Promoting the use of a specific medication. The correct answer is B. Identifying a previously unknown adverse drug reaction is an example of a pharmacovigilance outcome. In pharmacovigilance, what does the term risk management refer to A. Eliminating all risks associated with medications. B. Minimizing the risks while maximizing the benefits of medications. C. Maximizing the risks to improve medication efficacy. D. Promoting the risks associated with specific medications. The correct answer is B. Risk management in pharmacovigilance aims to minimize medication risks while maximizing patient benefits. What's the difference between spontaneous reporting and active surveillance in pharmacovigilance? Spontaneous reporting relies on healthcare professionals, while active surveillance involves regularly monitoring specific populations. Active surveillance is more cost-effective than spontaneous reporting. Spontaneous reporting is more accurate than active surveillance. Active surveillance is a retrospective method. Both A and B are correct. The correct answer is A. Spontaneous reporting relies on healthcare professionals voluntarily reporting adverse drug reactions. Active surveillance involves actively monitoring specific populations or databases for potential adverse events. What is the purpose of post-marketing surveillance in pharmacovigilance? A. To gather data on drug effectiveness in real-world settings. B. To investigate clinical trial data. C. To promote new drug approvals. D. To encourage off-label drug use. A. All of the above. The correct answer is A. Post-marketing surveillance aims to gather data on drug effectiveness, safety, and patterns of use in real-world settings after the drug is approved and marketed. Which of the following activities is not part of pharmacovigilance risk management? A. Risk assessment. B. Risk communication. C. Risk mitigation. D. Risk approval. A. Risk evaluation. The correct answer is D. Risk approval is not part of pharmacovigilance risk management. The other activities involve assessing, communicating, mitigating, and evaluating risks associated with drug use. What is the main goal of signal detection in pharmacovigilance? A. To identify new potential risks associated with drugs or medical products. B. To eliminate all existing adverse drug reactions. C. To promote off-label drug use. D. To expedite drug approval processes. A. Both A and C. The correct answer is A. The main goal of signal detection is to identify new and potentially unknown risks associated with drugs or medical products by analyzing data and trends in adverse event reports. In pharmacovigilance, what does the term suspected adverse reaction refer to? A. An adverse drug reaction confirmed by lab tests. B. An adverse drug reaction reported, but lacking conclusive evidence of a causal link to the drug. C. An adverse drug reaction resulting in immediate hospitalization. D. An adverse drug reaction listed as a side effect in the drug's label. A. An adverse drug reaction classified as life-threatening. The correct answer is B. A suspected adverse reaction is an adverse event reported without definitive proof it was caused by the drug. Further investigation is usually needed to determine causality. Which of the following is not a common source of pharmacovigilance data? A. Spontaneous reporting systems. B. Clinical trials. C. Patient registries. D. Social media. A. Prescription databases. The correct answer is D. Social media is not a common formal source of pharmacovigilance data. This is due to challenges in data quality, reliability, and causality assessment. The other options are more traditional sources of pharmacovigilance data. What is the role of the World Health Organization, or WHO, in pharmacovigilance? A. To regulate the pharmaceutical industry globally. B. To establish national pharmacovigilance centers in every country. C. To coordinate international efforts in monitoring and reporting adverse drug reactions. D. To conduct clinical trials for new drugs. A. None of the above. The correct answer is C. The World Health Organization, or WHO, plays a key role in pharmacovigilance. It coordinates international efforts to monitor, collect, and report adverse drug reactions globally. This improves drug safety. Which of the following best describes pharmacovigilance signal evaluation? A. It involves assessing the severity of adverse events. B. It determines whether there is a causal relationship between a drug and an adverse event. C. It focuses on promoting off-label drug use. D. It relies on voluntary reporting by patients only. A. Both A and B. The correct answer is B. Pharmacovigilance signal evaluation determines whether a causal relationship exists between a drug and an adverse event. It uses available data and evidence to assess potential drug risks. What is the purpose of benefit-risk assessment in pharmacovigilance? A. To undermine the benefits of a drug. B. To exceed the risks associated with a drug. C. To consider the balance between a drug's benefits and risks for informed decision-making. D. To discourage drug monitoring programs. A. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Benefit-risk assessment in pharmacovigilance aims to evaluate and consider the balance between a drug's benefits and risks. To make informed decisions about its use, ensuring that the benefits outweigh the potential risks for patient safety. Which of the following statements is true regarding the hierarchy of pharmacovigilance data sources? A. Spontaneous reporting systems are the least important data source in pharmacovigilance. B. Data derived from social media platforms is considered the gold standard in pharmacovigilance. C. Clinical trials provide real-world evidence of drug safety in diverse populations. D. Prescription databases are highly reliable sources of pharmacovigilance data. A. All data sources in pharmacovigilance play a crucial role based on their strengths and limitations. The correct answer is E. All data sources in pharmacovigilance, including spontaneous reporting systems, social media platforms, clinical trials, and prescription databases, play a crucial role in monitoring and evaluating drug safety. Each contributes valuable insights based on its strengths and limitations. Which of the following is an example of a spontaneous reporting system used in pharmacovigilance? A. MedWatch. B. UDRA Vigilance. C. Wikibase. D. FAERS. The correct answer is A. MedWatch is an example of a spontaneous reporting system in the US, where healthcare professionals and consumers can report adverse reactions to the FDA. What is the primary purpose of conducting pharmacovigilance activities? A. To monitor the safety of medications. B. To promote the use of new drugs. C. To increase profits for pharmaceutical companies. D. To expedite drug approvals. The correct answer is A. The primary purpose of pharmacovigilance is to monitor the safety of medications and ensure their safe use in the population. In pharmacovigilance, what does the term risk minimization refer to? A. Preventing adverse drug reactions. B. Managing and reducing risks associated with medications. C. Maximizing the benefits of medications. D. Ignoring potential risks. The correct answer is B. Risk minimization in pharmacovigilance refers to the active management and reduction of risks associated with medications to ensure patient safety. Which of the following best describes the term good pharmacovigilance practice, or GVP? A. Guidelines for conducting clinical trials. B. Standards for pharmacokinetic studies. C. Requirements for marketing authorization of drugs. D. A set of standards and guidelines to ensure pharmacovigilance activities are conducted systematically and effectively. The correct answer is D. Good pharmacovigilance practice, or GVP, encompasses standards and guidelines to ensure pharmacovigilance activities are conducted systematically, consistently, and effectively. What is the role of healthcare professionals in pharmacovigilance activities? A. Collecting adverse event reports from patients. B. Analyzing pharmacovigilance data for regulatory agencies. C. Dispensing medications to patients. D. Reporting adverse drug reactions encountered in clinical practice. The correct answer is D. Healthcare professionals play a crucial role in pharmacovigilance by reporting any adverse drug reactions encountered in clinical practice to regulatory authorities. Which of the following best describes the term benefit-risk balance in pharmacovigilance? A. Maximizing benefits without considering risks. B. Balancing the desirable effects of a medication with its potential risks. C. Prioritizing risks over benefits in drug approval. D. Ignoring the benefits of medications. The correct answer is B. Benefit-risk balance in pharmacovigilance refers to weighing the good effects of a medicine against its possible risks. This is to make sure patients are safe and well. What is the primary objective of conducting pharmacovigilance signal detection activities? A. To identify new drug targets. B. To generate new drug formulations. C. To detect early signs of potential safety issues with medications. D. To market drugs to a wider audience. The correct answer is C. The primary objective of signal detection in pharmacovigilance is to detect early signs of potential safety issues or adverse reactions associated with medications to ensure patient safety. Which of the following is an essential component of pharmacovigilance risk management activities? A. Promoting off-label use of medications. B. Assessing benefit-risk profiles of medications. C. Ignoring patient-reported adverse reactions. D. Rapidly approving new drugs for market release. The correct answer is B. Assessing the benefit-risk profiles of medications is an essential component of pharmacovigilance risk management activities to ensure safe and effective use of medications in the population. What is the significance of using data mining techniques in pharmacovigilance signal detection? A. To bypass regulatory requirements. B. To identify potential safety concerns from large datasets. C. To promote the sale of medications. D. To conceal adverse drug reactions. The correct answer is B. Data mining techniques are used in pharmacovigilance signal detection to analyze large datasets and identify potential safety concerns with medications. This allows for further investigation and risk management. How do regulatory agencies contribute to pharmacovigilance activities? A. By promoting off-label use of medications. B. By conducting clinical trials for drug approval. C. By monitoring and assessing the safety of medications in the market. D. By increasing the cost of medications. The correct answer is C. Regulatory agencies play a key role in pharmacovigilance. They monitor and assess the safety of medications on the market. This protects public health and ensures medications remain safe and effective. What is the main purpose of conducting pharmacovigilance signal detection activities? A. To collect data on drug effectiveness. B. To identify and assess potential new drug safety signals. C. To promote the use of new medications. D. To expedite the drug approval process. The correct answer is B. Signal detection in pharmacovigilance focuses on identifying and assessing potential new drug safety signals to ensure patient safety. Which of the following is an important component of pharmacovigilance risk management activities? A. Data collection only. B. Risk minimization activities. C. Patient education programs. D. Market expansion strategies. The correct answer is B. Risk minimization activities, such as implementing risk management plans, are essential components of pharmacovigilance risk management to mitigate and manage potential medication risks. Why is using data mining techniques significant in pharmacovigilance signal detection? A. To increase the number of reported adverse reactions. B. To expedite regulatory approval processes. C. To detect patterns and trends in large datasets for signal detection. D. To promote pharmaceutical sales. The correct answer is C. Data mining techniques are crucial in pharmacovigilance to analyze large datasets for detecting patterns and trends that may indicate potential new drug safety signals. How do regulatory agencies contribute to pharmacovigilance activities? A. By marketing new drugs. B. By monitoring drug safety and effectiveness through surveillance. C. By conducting clinical trials. D. By promoting off-label use of medications. The correct answer is B. Regulatory agencies play a crucial role in pharmacovigilance. They monitor drug safety and effectiveness. This is done through surveillance efforts to protect public health. What is the main role of good pharmacovigilance practice, or GVP, in pharmacovigilance activities? A. To encourage over-the-counter medication sales. B. To establish guidelines and standards for pharmacovigilance activities. C. To promote off-label drug use. D. To expedite drug approval processes. The correct answer is B. Good pharmacovigilance practice, or GVP, aims to establish guidelines and standards for pharmacovigilance activities to ensure the safety and quality of medications. Why is benefit risk assessment important in pharmacovigilance? A. To increase pharmaceutical sales. B. To determine the optimal drug dosage. C. To evaluate the overall balance of benefits and risks of a medication. D. To bypass regulatory approval processes. The correct answer is C. Benefit risk assessment in pharmacovigilance is essential to evaluate the overall balance of benefits and risks associated with a medication to make informed decisions about its use. What is the primary objective of post-marketing surveillance in pharmacovigilance? A. To promote drug advertising. B. To facilitate regulatory approvals. C. To monitor the safety and effectiveness of medications in the real world. D. To encourage off-label use of drugs. The correct answer is C. Post-marketing surveillance aims to monitor the safety and effectiveness of medications in the real world after they've been approved and are in use by patients. How do healthcare professionals contribute to pharmacovigilance activities? A. By overprescribing medications. B. By reporting adverse drug reactions and participating in surveillance efforts. C. By promoting unapproved uses of medications. D. By avoiding reporting adverse events. The correct answer is B. Healthcare professionals play a vital role in pharmacovigilance by reporting adverse drug reactions and participating in surveillance efforts to ensure patient safety. What is the significance of benefit-risk balance in pharmacovigilance? A. To increase pharmaceutical profits. B. To bypass safety regulations. C. To ensure the overall benefit of a medication outweighs its risks. D. To encourage off-label drug use. The correct answer is C. Benefit-risk balance in pharmacovigilance ensures that a medication's benefits outweigh its risks, protecting patient safety and well-being. Which of the following is not typically considered a common source of pharmacovigilance data? A. Clinical trials. B. Electronic health records. C. Social media. D. Pharmaceutical sales representatives. The correct answer is D. Pharmaceutical sales representatives are not typically considered a common source of pharmacovigilance data, unlike clinical trials, electronic health records, and social media. What is the purpose of conducting follow-up studies in pharmacovigilance? A. To monitor the long-term effects of drug use. B. To market new drugs. C. To increase sales of existing drugs. D. To avoid reporting adverse drug reactions. A. To educate healthcare professionals. F. To improve patient adherence to treatment. The correct answer is A. Follow-up studies in pharmacovigilance are conducted to monitor the long-term effects of drug use and gather additional information on adverse reactions. Which of the following best describes the term serious adverse event in pharmacovigilance? A. An adverse event that is not reported. B. An adverse event that is uncommon. C. An adverse event that requires hospitalization. D. An adverse event that is mild in severity. A. An adverse event that is expected with the drug. F. An adverse event that is completely unrelated to drug use. The correct answer is C. A serious adverse event in pharmacovigilance refers to an adverse event that results in hospitalization or prolongs existing hospitalization. It is also life-threatening, or it results in persistent or significant disability, or it requires medical intervention to prevent one of the above outcomes. What is the role of healthcare professionals in pharmacovigilance activities? A. To market new drugs to patients. B. To report adverse drug reactions. C. To increase sales of specific drugs. D. To create new medications. A. To conduct clinical trials. F. To monitor patient adherence to treatment. The correct answer is B. Healthcare professionals play a crucial role in pharmacovigilance. They report adverse drug reactions seen in patients. This contributes valuable data to medication safety profiles. What is the purpose of pharmacovigilance risk minimization strategies? A. To maximize drug sales. B. To eliminate all risks associated with medications. C. To prevent misuse, abuse, or medication errors. D. To avoid reporting adverse drug reactions. A. To promote off-label drug use. F. To market new drugs to healthcare professionals. The correct answer is C. Pharmacovigilance risk minimization strategies aim to prevent misuse, abuse, or medication errors, ultimately enhancing patient safety and minimizing potential harm. In pharmacovigilance, what's the main focus of signal evaluation? A. To create new medications. B. To market existing drugs. C. To identify previously unknown adverse reactions. D. To ignore reported adverse reactions. A. To limit patient access to medications. F. To increase sales of specific drugs. The correct answer is C. The primary focus of signal evaluation in pharmacovigilance is to identify previously unknown adverse reactions or safety concerns associated with medications, allowing for further investigation and mitigation efforts. What is the significance of using data mining techniques in pharmacovigilance signal detection? A. To reduce drug sales. B. To increase the occurrence of adverse drug reactions. C. To enhance the efficiency of detecting potential safety concerns. D. To avoid reporting adverse reactions. A. To promote off-label drug use. F. To market new medications. The correct answer is C. Data mining techniques are significant in pharmacovigilance signal detection. They help enhance the efficiency of detecting potential safety concerns. This is done by analyzing large datasets for patterns and trends. These patterns and trends may indicate previously unrecognized risks associated with medications. How do regulatory agencies contribute to pharmacovigilance activities? A. By promoting the sales of specific drugs. B. By ignoring reported adverse reactions. C. By conducting clinical trials. D. By overseeing drug safety monitoring and compliance. A. By increasing patient access to medications. F. By creating new medications. The correct answer is D. Regulatory agencies contribute to pharmacovigilance activities by overseeing drug safety monitoring and compliance, ensuring that medications on the market are safe and effective for patients. What is the primary objective of post-marketing surveillance in pharmacovigilance? A. To conduct clinical trials. B. To create new medications. C. To monitor the long-term safety and effectiveness of drugs after they're marketed. D. To avoid reporting adverse drug reactions. A. To increase drug sales. F. To limit patient access to medications. The correct answer is C. The primary objective of post-marketing surveillance in pharmacovigilance is to monitor the long-term safety and effectiveness of drugs after they are marketed, capturing additional data on real-world medication use and potential adverse reactions. What is the significance of benefit-risk balance in pharmacovigilance? A. To eliminate all risks associated with medications. B. To encourage off-label drug use. C. To increase the occurrence of adverse drug reactions. D. To prioritize patient safety by weighing the benefits and risks of medications. A. To market new drugs. F. To reduce drug sales. The correct answer is D. The significance of benefit-risk balance in pharmacovigilance lies in prioritizing patient safety. By continuously weighing the benefits and risks of medications, we ensure that overall health outcomes favor the patient's well-being. How do healthcare professionals contribute to pharmacovigilance activities? A. By avoiding reporting adverse drug reactions. B. By marketing specific drugs to patients. C. By conducting clinical trials. D. By actively reporting adverse drug reactions they observe in patients. A. By increasing sales of medications. F. By creating new medications. The correct answer is D. Healthcare professionals contribute to pharmacovigilance by reporting adverse drug reactions they see in patients. This provides crucial real-world data. This data enhances drug safety monitoring and surveillance. Which of the following best describes the term pharmacovigilance signal detection? A. Identifying new adverse drug reactions. B. Reporting adverse drug reactions to regulatory agencies. C. Assessing benefit-risk balance of drugs. D. Analyzing healthcare professional contributions. The correct answer is A. Pharmacovigilance signal detection involves identifying new and unknown adverse drug reactions. What is the significance of using data mining techniques in pharmacovigilance signal detection? A. Improves regulatory agency reporting. B. Enhances signal evaluation accuracy. C. Reduces healthcare professional workload. D. Has no impact on pharmacovigilance outcomes. The correct answer is B. Data mining techniques help enhance the accuracy of signal detection by analyzing large datasets for potential signals. How do regulatory agencies contribute to pharmacovigilance activities? A. By prescribing medication for patients. B. By analyzing healthcare professional contributions. C. By monitoring and regulating drug safety. D. By providing direct patient care. The correct answer is C. Regulatory agencies play a critical role in monitoring and regulating drug safety to ensure public health protection. What is the main role of good pharmacovigilance practice, or GVP, in pharmacovigilance activities? A. To promote drug marketing strategies. B. To enhance drug efficacy in patients. C. To ensure high-quality pharmacovigilance standards. D. To conduct clinical trials. The correct answer is C. Good pharmacovigilance practice, or GVP, aims to establish and maintain high-quality standards in pharmacovigilance activities. Why is benefit-risk assessment important in pharmacovigilance? A. To increase healthcare costs. B. To ensure medication safety and efficacy. C. To speed up drug approval processes. D. To limit regulatory agency monitoring. The correct answer is B. Benefit-risk assessment is crucial in determining the overall safety and efficacy of medications to make informed decisions about their use. What is the primary objective of post-marketing surveillance in pharmacovigilance? A. To promote new medication launches. B. To report adverse events to healthcare professionals. C. To monitor drug safety in real-world settings. D. To avoid regulatory agency oversight. The correct answer is C. Post-marketing surveillance aims to monitor drug safety in real-world settings and detect any adverse events that may not have been observed during clinical trials. How do healthcare professionals contribute to pharmacovigilance activities? A. By manufacturing pharmaceutical drugs. B. By monitoring drug manufacturing processes. C. By prescribing, administering, and reporting adverse drug reactions. D. By conducting clinical trials. The correct answer is C. Healthcare professionals contribute to pharmacovigilance by prescribing, administering, and reporting adverse drug reactions in clinical practice. What is the purpose of pharmacovigilance risk minimization strategies? A. To ignore adverse drug reactions. B. To enhance drug efficacy. C. To minimize and prevent risks associated with medications. D. To increase healthcare costs. The correct answer is C. Risk minimization strategies in pharmacovigilance aim to minimize and prevent risks associated with medications for patient safety. In pharmacovigilance, what's the primary focus of signal evaluation? A. Assessing healthcare professional contributions. B. Identifying new and important safety information for medications. C. Improving drug manufacturing processes. D. Regulating clinical trial protocols. The correct answer is B. Signal evaluation focuses on identifying new and important safety information related to medications for further investigation and action. Which of the following is an essential component of pharmacovigilance risk management activities? A. Improving drug manufacturing facilities. B. Enhancing regulatory agency reporting processes. C. Implementing risk minimization strategies. D. Speeding up drug approval timelines. The correct answer is C. Risk management activities in pharmacovigilance involve implementing strategies to minimize and manage risks associated with medications.